Lesson 1: Scheduling Availability.
For tomorrow, certainly we have available slots for tomorrow's meeting.
That's great, John. It's important to have flexibility in scheduling to accommodate everyone.
Absolutely. We want to ensure that everyone can participate and contribute to the meeting.
What time options do we have for tomorrow's meeting?
We have 3 time slots available: 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 3 p.m. Which one works best for you?
I prefer the 1 p.m. slot. It gives me enough time to wrap up my morning tasks.
Sounds good. Let's schedule the meeting for 1 p.m. tomorrow then.
Perfect. I'll mark it down in my calendar. Will the meeting be held in person or online?
We'll have an online meeting since we're working remotely at the moment.
That works for me. Online meetings are convenient and save travel time.
Indeed. It's efficient and allows us to connect regardless of our physical locations.
Are there any specific topics or agenda items we should prepare for the meeting?
Yes, we'll be discussing the upcoming project timeline and assigning tasks.
Got it. I'll make sure to review the project details and come prepared with any questions.
That would be great, Anna. Your input and insights are always valuable.
Thank you, John. I'm looking forward to the meeting and collaborating with the team.
Likewise, Anna. It's always productive and inspiring to work together towards our goals.
I appreciate the teamwork and support we have within our organization.
Absolutely. We're stronger when we work together and leverage each other's strengths.
That's the beauty of effective collaboration. We achieve more when we combine our efforts.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Let's make tomorrow's meeting a success and move our project forward.
Sounds like a plan, John. Tomorrow's meeting will be a step closer to our shared objectives.
I'm glad we're on the same page, Anna. Here's to a productive and impactful meeting tomorrow.
Cheers to that, John. Let's make the most of our time together and achieve great results.
Absolutely, Anna. See you at the meeting tomorrow.
Lesson 2: Cultural Differences.
It's fascinating to see how cultural differences shape our perspectives.
Absolutely, John. Each culture brings unique values and ways of seeing the world.
It's interesting how something can be considered polite in one culture but rude in another.
That's true, John. Gestures and customs can vary greatly across different cultures.
Can you give me an example of a cultural difference that you find intriguing, Anna?
One example is the concept of personal space. In some cultures, people prefer to stand closer during conversations, while others value more distance.
That's intriguing, Anna. It's important to be aware of these differences to avoid misunderstandings.
Definitely, John. Being mindful of cultural nuances helps foster better communication and respect.
I agree. It's essential to approach cultural differences with an open mind and willingness to learn.
Absolutely, John. Embracing diversity enriches our understanding of the world.
Have you encountered any cultural differences that have surprised you, Anna?
Yes, John. When I traveled to Japan, I was amazed by their emphasis on politeness and respect in social interactions.
That's interesting, Anna. It's important to adapt to the customs of the places we visit.
Yes, John. Showing respect for local customs and traditions is a way of appreciating the culture.
Are there any universal values that transcend cultural differences?
Yes, John. Values like kindness, honesty, and compassion are often valued across cultures.
That's reassuring, Anna. It's good to know that some values can bridge cultural gaps.
Absolutely, John. Finding common ground helps build connections and foster understanding.
How can we educate ourselves about different cultures and their perspectives?
One way is through reading books or watching documentaries about different cultures, John.
That's a great suggestion, Anna. It allows us to gain insights into diverse perspectives.
Another way is by engaging in conversations with people from different cultural backgrounds.
I agree, Anna. Exchanging experiences and ideas can broaden our horizons.
Lesson 3: Thrilling Mountain Adventures.
Mountains. That sounds thrilling. Did you face any exciting experiences during your recent mountain trip, Anna?
Absolutely, John. The mountains offer breathtaking beauty and thrilling adventures.
Tell me about one of the most memorable moments from your trip.
One of the highlights was reaching the summit of a challenging peak. The sense of accomplishment was incredible.
That must have been an exhilarating experience. How did you prepare for such a demanding climb?
I trained for weeks beforehand, focusing on endurance and strength exercises. It was essential to be physically prepared.
I can imagine. Climbing mountains requires a high level of fitness and mental resilience.
Indeed. The mental aspect is just as important. It's about pushing through challenges and staying determined.
Were there any unexpected obstacles that you had to overcome during the climb?
Yes, we encountered a sudden snowstorm near the peak. It made the trail slippery and visibility was poor.
That sounds challenging. How did you manage to navigate through the storm?
We relied on our mountaineering gear and followed the markers along the trail. It required extra caution and teamwork.
Teamwork is crucial in such situations. It's important to support and watch out for each other.
Absolutely. We had to communicate effectively and make decisions as a team to ensure everyone's safety.
Did you have any moments of fear or doubt during the climb?
There were moments of doubt, especially when faced with steep cliffs or unpredictable weather. But I reminded myself of my capabilities and stayed focused.
Overcoming fear and doubt is a significant achievement in itself. It shows strength and determination.
Definitely. Mountains teach us valuable lessons about resilience, perseverance, and self-belief.
I can see why mountain climbing is such a thrilling and transformative experience.
It truly is, John. The mountains have a way of pushing our limits and revealing our inner strength.
Would you go on another mountain adventure in the future, Anna?
Absolutely. I'm already planning my next mountain expedition. The allure of the mountains is irresistible.
That's fantastic, Anna. I admire your adventurous spirit and willingness to embrace challenges.
Thank you, John. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest, and mountain adventures add exhilaration and beauty to our journey.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Here's to more thrilling mountain adventures and the lessons they bring.
Cheers to that, John. Let's continue exploring the wonders of the mountains and pushing our boundaries.
Indeed, Anna. Let's embark on new mountain adventures and create unforgettable memories along the way.
Lesson 4: Exam Anxiety and Taking Short Breaks.
Exams can be stressful, Anna. How do you manage exam anxiety?
It's important to find strategies that work for you. One thing that helps me is taking short breaks during my study sessions.
That's interesting. How often do you take breaks, and for how long?
I usually take a short break every 45 minutes to an hour. It's about 5 to 10 minutes to recharge and relax my mind.
What do you do during those breaks to make the most of them?
I try to engage in activities that help me relax and take my mind off studying. I might stretch, listen to music, or go for a short walk.
That sounds like a good way to refresh your mind and prevent burnout.
Absolutely. Taking breaks allows me to maintain focus and prevents fatigue from setting in.
Do you have any tips for making the most of short breaks?
One tip is to avoid checking your phone or getting caught up in social media. Instead, do something that truly relaxes and rejuvenates you.
That's a great point. It's easy to get distracted by our devices during breaks.
Another tip is to set a timer for your break so that you don't end up taking too much time away from studying.
Time management is crucial when it comes to studying. Setting a timer can help maintain a balance.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance between focused study time and taking necessary breaks.
Do you find that taking short breaks helps reduce your exam anxiety?
Yes, it definitely helps. By giving myself regular breaks, I feel less overwhelmed and more in control of my study sessions.
That's great to hear. Managing exam anxiety is essential for performing at your best.
Absolutely. It's important to prioritize self-care and create a study routine that works for you.
Are there any other strategies you use to cope with exam anxiety?
Yes, apart from breaks, I also practice deep breathing exercises and positive self-talk to calm my mind.
Deep breathing and positive affirmations can be powerful tools for managing stress.
They truly are. It's about cultivating a positive mindset and believing in your abilities.
Thank you for sharing your insights, Anna. I'm sure many students will find these tips helpful.
You're welcome, John. I hope these strategies can make studying and exams a little less daunting for others.
I'm sure they will. Here's to effective study habits, managing exam anxiety, and achieving success.
Cheers to that, John. Let's support each other and conquer those exams with confidence.
Absolutely, Anna. Together, we can overcome exam anxiety and excel in our academic pursuits.
Lesson 5: Intense workouts and building strength.
Anna, I heard you've been doing some intense workouts lately. How do you manage to keep your heart rate up during your training sessions?
It's all about incorporating high-intensity exercises into my routine, John. That's what gets my heart rate up and makes it quite intense.
That sounds challenging but effective. Can you give me an example of a high intensity exercise you do?
One exercise I love is burpees. It's a full-body movement that combines cardio and strength training. It really gets my heart pumping.
Burpees are tough, but they work multiple muscle groups. How many do you usually do in a session?
I aim for sets of 10 to 15 burpees, with short rest intervals in between. It keeps the intensity high and keeps me pushing my limits.
That's impressive, Anna. I can imagine how challenging and rewarding those workouts must be.
They definitely are, John. Intense workouts push me to my limits and help me build strength both physically and mentally.
Speaking of strength, what other exercises do you do to build overall strength?
I incorporate exercises like squats, deadlifts, and push-ups into my routine. These compound movements target multiple muscle groups and help build strength.
Compound exercises are great for building functional strength. How often do you train to see progress?
I train about 4 to 5 times a week, giving my body enough time to rest and recover between sessions.
Rest and recovery are crucial for muscle growth and preventing injuries. Do you have any tips for recovery?
Absolutely. I prioritize sleep and make sure to get enough rest. Additionally, I include stretching and foam rolling to help with muscle recovery.
That's a comprehensive approach to recovery. It's important to take care of our bodies after intense workouts.
Definitely, John. Taking care of our bodies allows us to continue challenging ourselves and making progress.
Have you noticed any other benefits from your intense workouts and strength training?
Absolutely. Aside from building physical strength, I feel more energized, confident, and focused in other areas of my life.
That's fantastic, Anna. It's amazing how exercise can have such positive effects on various aspects of our well being.
It truly is, John. Exercise is not just about physical fitness, but also about mental and emotional well-being.
I'm inspired by your dedication and the results you've achieved through your intense workouts.
Thank you, John. It's all about finding exercises and routines that challenge and motivate you personally.
Well, you've certainly motivated me to incorporate more intensity and strength training into my workouts.
I'm glad to hear that, John. Let's continue pushing ourselves and enjoying the benefits of intense workouts together.
Absolutely, Anna. Here's to challenging our limits, building strength, and embracing the power of intense workouts.
Cheers to that, John. Let's continue to grow stronger, both physically and mentally, through our fitness journeys.
Indeed, Anna. Let's keep striving for greatness and inspiring others along the way.
Lesson 6: Car rental and insurance coverage.
Anna, I heard you rented a car recently. Did you get insurance coverage for it?
Yes, I made sure to get insurance from the rental company. It's important to have that peace of mind.
Absolutely. Accidents can happen, and having insurance coverage can save you from unexpected expenses.
That's true. It's better to be prepared and protected, especially when you're driving a rented vehicle.
Did you opt for the basic insurance coverage, or did you choose additional coverage options?
I decided to go with the additional coverage options. It may cost a bit more, but it provides broader protection.
It's a wise choice, Anna. Additional coverage can be beneficial, especially if you plan to drive in unfamiliar areas.
Exactly. I wanted to ensure that I have coverage for any potential damages or accidents.
Did you also check if your personal car insurance covers rental vehicles?
Yes, I did. My personal car insurance doesn't provide coverage for rental cars, so I knew I had to get it separately.
That's good to know. Many people assume their personal insurance covers rentals, but that's not always the case.
Yes, it's important to check with your insurance provider to understand your coverage options.
Did the rental company explain the details of the insurance coverage to you?
Yes, they provided me with all the necessary information and answered my questions regarding the coverage.
That's great. It's essential to have a clear understanding of what the insurance covers and any limitations.
Absolutely. It helps to know the terms and conditions to avoid any surprises later on.
Apart from insurance, did the rental company provide any additional services or benefits?
Yes, they offered roadside assistance in case of any breakdowns or emergencies during the rental period.
Roadside assistance can be a lifesaver, especially when you're in an unfamiliar location.
Definitely. It gives me peace of mind knowing that help is just a phone call away if something goes wrong.
Did you have to pay a security deposit when you rented the car?
Yes, I had to provide a security deposit at the time of rental. It's standard practice for most car rental companies.
It's important to factor in the security deposit when budgeting for your rental.
Absolutely. It's a temporary hold on your funds, so it's crucial to plan accordingly.
Thank you for sharing your experience, Anna. It's helpful to know about car rental and insurance.
You're welcome, John. I hope this information can assist others when they rent a car in the future.
I'm sure it will. Here's to safe and enjoyable journeys, whether it's in our own cars or rented vehicles.
Cheers to that, John. Let's prioritize safety and protection whenever we're on the road.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's always drive responsibly and make informed decisions for our peace of mind.
Lesson 8: Travel and Cultural Enrichment.
Anna, I've always admired your passion for travel. Seeing the world is truly enriching, isn't it?
Absolutely, John. Traveling allows us to explore different cultures, broaden our perspectives, and create lasting memories.
I couldn't agree more. Every time I visit a new place, I feel like I learn something new about the world and myself.
That's the beauty of travel. It opens our minds to new experiences and helps us appreciate the diversity of our planet.
Do you have a favorite travel destination that left a deep impression on you?
It's hard to pick just one, but I must say, visiting Kyoto, Japan was a transformative experience for me.
What made Kyoto so special for you?
Kyoto is steeped in history and tradition. The ancient temples, stunning gardens, and tea ceremonies were incredibly captivating.
That sounds amazing. It's fascinating how different parts of the world have their unique cultural treasures.
Absolutely. That's why I believe traveling is a form of education. It teaches us about the world in a way that books cannot.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Experiencing different cultures firsthand is a truly immersive and enlightening experience.
And it doesn't have to be far-flung destinations. Even exploring our own country can be equally enriching.
You're right. Sometimes we overlook the beauty and cultural richness that exists right in our own backyard.
That's why I make an effort to explore local attractions and hidden gems whenever I can.
Do you have any tips for someone who wants to start traveling but is unsure where to begin?
Start small, John. Pick a nearby destination that interests you and plan a short trip. It's a great way to dip your toes into the world of travel.
That's a practical approach. It's important to take that first step and build your confidence as a traveler.
Exactly. As you gain more experience, you can gradually venture out to more distant and exotic locations.
What would you say is the most valuable lesson you've learned through your travels?
One of the most valuable lessons I've learned is the importance of adaptability and embracing the unknown.
Traveling certainly requires flexibility and the ability to navigate unfamiliar situations.
Yes, it teaches us to step out of our comfort zones, be resourceful, and appreciate the beauty of spontaneity.
I can see how travel can be a transformative and life-changing experience for many people.
It truly is, John. It broadens our horizons, fosters empathy, and creates connections with people from different walks of life.
Well, you've certainly inspired me to embark on more travel adventures and embrace the enriching experiences they offer.
I'm glad to hear that, John. The world is waiting to be explored, and there's so much to discover and learn.
Here's to the joy of travel, the beauty of cultural exchange, and the lifelong memories we create along the way.
Cheers to that, John. Let's keep exploring, learning, and growing through our travels, near and far.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's embrace the wonders of the world and continue to be enriched by our experiences.
Lesson 9: Efficient Trip Planning.
Anna, when it comes to traveling, I've learned that planning is key. It's important to check the schedule and plan your route in advance.
Absolutely, John. Having a well thought out itinerary can save you time, money, and unnecessary stress during your trip.
How do you typically go about planning your trips? Do you have any strategies you can share?
One of the first things I do is research the destination and make a list of must see attractions and activities.
That's a great starting point. It helps to have a clear idea of what you want to experience and explore.
Once I have my list, I prioritize the attractions based on their proximity and the amount of time I have available.
That makes sense. It's important to be realistic and allocate enough time for each activity or sightseeing spot.
Absolutely. It's better to fully enjoy a few places than rush through many and not fully appreciate them.
How do you decide on the mode of transportation for getting around during your trip?
It depends on the destination, John. Sometimes public transportation is convenient and cost-effective, while in other cases, renting a car may be more practical.
I see. It's good to consider factors like the local transportation system, accessibility, and the distance between attractions.
Definitely. By choosing the most suitable mode of transportation, you can make your travel experience smoother and more enjoyable.
Do you have any tips for avoiding long queues and crowds at popular tourist attractions?
One effective strategy is to visit popular sites early in the morning or later in the day when the crowds are thinner.
That's a smart approach. It allows you to beat the rush and have a more peaceful experience.
Additionally, purchasing tickets online in advance can help you bypass long queues and save time.
That's a great tip. It's always worth checking if attractions offer online ticketing or skip the line options.
Absolutely. A little bit of pre-planning can go a long way in maximizing your time and minimizing waiting times.
What about dining options during your trips? How do you decide where to eat?
I I like to research local cuisine and popular restaurants beforehand. Reading reviews and recommendations can help me find authentic and delicious places to eat.
That's a good strategy. Trying local dishes and experiencing the culinary culture of a place is always a highlight of any trip.
It definitely is, John. Food is a window into the culture and traditions of a destination.
Do you have any final tips for efficient trip planning?
One important tip is to be flexible and allow room for unexpected discoveries or changes in your plans.
That's an excellent point. Sometimes the most memorable experiences happen when we deviate from the original plan.
Exactly. It's important to have a framework for your trip, but also to leave room for spontaneity and new adventures.
Well, Anna, your insights and tips have been incredibly helpful. I'll make sure to apply them in my future travels.
I'm glad to hear that, John. I hope these tips will make your trips more enjoyable and stress-free.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom, Anna. Here's to efficient trip planning and unforgettable adventures.
Cheers to that, John. May your future travels be filled with wonderful experiences and cherished memories.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's embrace the joy of exploring new places and make the most out of every journey we undertake.
Lesson 10: Anticipating Relaxation.
Anna, I've been feeling quite exhausted lately. Not much going on, just looking forward to some relaxation. How about you?
I can relate, John. Sometimes we all need a break to recharge and rejuvenate. I'm also looking forward to some downtime.
It's important to prioritize self-care and find ways to unwind. How do you usually relax and recharge, Anna?
One of my favorite ways to relax is by reading a good book. It allows me to escape into different worlds and forget about the stresses of everyday life.
Reading is indeed a great way to unwind. I find it calming and it helps me shift my focus to something enjoyable.
Absolutely. It's like taking a mental vacation without leaving the comfort of your home.
Besides reading, do you have any other go-to activities for relaxation?
I also enjoy practicing yoga and meditation. They help me find inner peace and bring a sense of calmness to both my mind and body.
That sounds wonderful. Engaging in mindful activities can really help in reducing stress and promoting overall well-being.
Definitely. It's important to find activities that resonate with you and bring you joy and tranquility.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Everyone has different ways of finding relaxation, and it's essential to discover what works best for us individually.
Absolutely, John. It's all about self-awareness and listening to what our mind and body need.
In addition to individual relaxation, do you have any thoughts on planning leisure activities with friends or loved ones?
Spending quality time with loved ones can also be incredibly relaxing and rejuvenating. It's a chance to connect and create lasting memories.
I agree. Whether it's going for a walk together, having a picnic, or simply enjoying each other's company, it adds an extra layer of joy and relaxation.
Absolutely, John. Social connections and meaningful relationships are essential for our overall well-being.
Well, Anna, I hope you have a relaxing and rejuvenating time ahead. Take the opportunity to recharge and do things that bring you joy.
Thank you, John. I wish the same for you. May you find the relaxation and tranquility you seek.
Here's to the power of relaxation and self care. Let's embrace the opportunity to unwind and find balance in our lives.
Cheers to that, John. May we always prioritize our well-being and find moments of peace and relaxation amidst the busyness of life.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's make self care and relaxation a priority, knowing that it contributes to our overall happiness and fulfillment.
Lesson 11, Chilling the Dough.
Anna, I'm excited to bake some cookies today. Did you chill the dough?
Yes, I chilled it for a couple of hours. Chilling the dough helps to firm it up and allows the flavors to develop.
That's great. Chilled dough usually yields cookies with a better texture and prevents excessive spreading during baking.
Absolutely. It also helps the flavors meld together, resulting in a more delicious final product.
How long do you usually chill the dough for?
It depends on the recipe, but typically I chill it for at least an hour or two. Some recipes may require longer chilling times.
I see. So, patience is key when it comes to achieving the best results in baking.
Definitely, John. Good things come to those who wait, especially when it comes to baking.
Besides cookies, are there other types of dough that benefit from chilling?
Yes, there are many doughs that benefit from chilling. Pie crusts, for example, become flakier when the dough is chilled before rolling it out.
That's good to know. Chilling the dough seems to be a common technique in baking for achieving optimal results.
Absolutely. It's a simple step that can make a big difference in the overall quality of your baked goods.
I'm looking forward to tasting the cookies. Chilled dough often results in cookies with a chewy yet tender texture.
I'm sure they'll turn out delicious, John. Chilled dough helps cookies retain their shape and ensures a satisfying bite.
I appreciate your tips, Anna. It's always helpful to learn the little tricks that can elevate our baking skills.
I'm glad I could share my knowledge, John. Baking is a wonderful way to express creativity and bring joy to others.
Indeed, Anna. The aroma of freshly baked goods and the joy they bring are truly special.
Baking can be a form of self-care and a way to show love to those around us.
Well, Anna, I'm grateful for your advice on chilling the dough. Let's go ahead and bake those cookies.
Absolutely, John. Let's enjoy the process and savor the sweet rewards of our baking adventure.
Here's to the art of baking and the magic that happens in the kitchen. May our cookies turn out to be scrumptious delights.
Cheers to that, John. May our baked treats bring smiles and warmth to our hearts and those who enjoy them.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's embrace the joy of baking and create delicious memories together.
Lesson 12, Staying current with industry trends.
Anna, I've been thinking about how we can keep up with industry trends. Do you have any suggestions?
Absolutely, John. One great way is by attending conferences related to our field. They offer valuable insights and networking opportunities.
That's a good idea, Anna. Conferences bring together industry experts and provide a platform for learning about the latest developments.
Indeed, John. It's an opportunity to gain new knowledge, discover emerging trends, and connect with like-minded professionals.
Besides conferences, are there other ways we can stay updated with industry trends?
Definitely. Reading industry publications, blogs, and newsletters is another effective method. They provide regular updates and analysis.
I agree. It's important to stay informed and be aware of the changes happening in our industry.
Absolutely, John. Continuous learning and staying current with industry trends help us remain competitive and adaptable.
Do you have any specific resources or publications that you find helpful?
Yes, there are several reputable industry magazines and online platforms that cover the latest trends and insights. I can share some recommendations with you.
That would be great, Anna. It's always helpful to have a curated list of resources to refer to.
I'll make sure to compile a list for you, John. It will include a variety of sources to cater to different interests and areas within our industry.
I appreciate your effort, Anna. Having access to reliable and up-to-date information is crucial for professional growth.
I couldn't agree more, John. It's important to invest time and effort into staying informed and evolving with our industry.
Besides attending conferences and reading, are there any other strategies we can employ?
Engaging in online forums and communities related to our industry can also be beneficial. They provide a platform for discussion and knowledge sharing.
That's a great point, Anna. Interacting with industry peers and exchanging ideas can lead to valuable insights and new perspectives.
Absolutely, John. Collaboration and networking play a significant role in staying connected and updated.
Well, Anna, I'm grateful for your suggestions. Let's make a conscious effort to stay current with industry trends and continue our professional development.
Definitely, John. By staying informed and embracing lifelong learning, we can thrive in our careers and contribute meaningfully to our industry.
Here's to the pursuit of knowledge and the commitment to staying ahead of industry trends. May we always be at the forefront of innovation and progress.
Cheers to that, John. Let's embrace the opportunities to learn, grow, and make a positive impact in our professional journeys.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's stay curious, adaptive, and open-minded as we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of our industry.
Lesson 13, Clear Weather Forecast.
Have you checked the forecast, Anna? What's it saying about the weather today?
According to the forecast, it should stay clear all day. No signs of rain or clouds in sight.
That's great news. Clear weather means we can plan outdoor activities without any interruptions.
Absolutely, John. It's the perfect opportunity to enjoy some sunshine and fresh air.
I was thinking of going for a hike. Clear weather would make the experience even more enjoyable.
Hiking sounds wonderful, John. Clear skies will provide breathtaking views and a pleasant hiking environment.
Indeed, Anna. It's amazing how the weather can enhance our outdoor experiences.
Absolutely. Whether it's hiking, picnicking, or simply taking a stroll, clear weather adds a touch of magic to our outdoor adventures.
Do you have any other plans for the day, considering the clear forecast?
I thought of taking my yoga mat outside and practicing yoga in the park. The clear weather would create a peaceful and serene atmosphere.
That sounds like a fantastic idea, Anna. Yoga in nature can be incredibly rejuvenating and calming.
I couldn't agree more, John. The combination of fresh air, natural surroundings, and a clear sky can enhance the mind-body connection.
Besides outdoor activities, clear weather also allows us to do some gardening or simply relax in our backyard.
Absolutely, John. Gardening can be therapeutic, and having a clear day gives us the opportunity to tend to our plants and enjoy nature's beauty.
It's amazing how weather can impact our moods and the activities we choose to engage in.
Indeed, John. Our connection with nature and the elements is profound, and clear weather provides us with a positive and uplifting experience.
Well, Anna, I'm grateful for the clear forecast. It opens up a world of possibilities for us to enjoy the day to the fullest.
Absolutely, John. Let's make the most of this clear weather and create beautiful memories.
Here's to clear skies and the joy they bring. May we appreciate the beauty of nature and seize every opportunity to embrace the outdoors.
Cheers to that, John. Let's immerse ourselves in the wonders of clear weather and find happiness in the simplest of moments.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's cherish the gift of clear weather and relish in the freedom and serenity it offers us.
Lesson 14: Exploring Local Cuisine.
Whenever I travel, I love experiencing the local cuisine. It adds a unique flavor to my journey. What's the most unique dish you've tried?
Oh, there are so many delicious and unique dishes out there, John. One that stands out is balut, a Filipino delicacy. It's a fertilized duck egg with a partially developed embryo inside.
That sounds intriguing, Anna. It's fascinating how different cultures have their own distinctive dishes.
Absolutely, John. Exploring local cuisine allows us to understand and appreciate the diverse culinary traditions around the world.
Have you tried any other unique dishes from different countries?
Yes, I've also tried haggis, a traditional Scottish dish made from sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, mixed with onions, spices, and oats.
That's quite adventurous, Anna. It's amazing how certain dishes can be so deeply rooted in a country's culture and history.
Indeed, John. Food has the power to tell stories and connect us to a place and its people.
Are there any other unique dishes that you've come across during your culinary adventures?
Another interesting dish I tried was Eskimos, which are ant larvae harvested from the roots of agave plants. It's considered a delicacy in Mexico.
Wow, that's definitely something I haven't heard of before, Anna. It's fascinating how local ingredients and traditions shape the cuisine of a region.
Absolutely, John. Exploring local cuisine not only delights our taste buds, but also deepens our understanding of a culture's heritage.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. It's a wonderful way to immerse ourselves in the local lifestyle and traditions.
Indeed, John. Food can be a gateway to discovering the heart and soul of a place.
Well, Anna, I'm grateful for your insights into unique dishes from different countries. It has sparked my curiosity even more.
I'm glad to hear that, John. Exploring local cuisine is an exciting and delicious way to embrace the richness of our world.
Here's to the joy of culinary exploration and the flavors that transport us to different corners of the globe. May we continue to savor and appreciate the diversity of local cuisines.
Cheers to that, John. Let's embark on culinary adventures, one plate at a time, and create unforgettable gastronomic memories.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's be open to new flavors, textures, and aromas, and let the local cuisine be our guide to unforgettable travel experiences.
Lesson 15: Next Travel Destinations.
I'm thinking of going on a trip next month. I can't wait to explore a new place. How about you, Anna?
Oh, I love traveling too, John. Next month, I'm considering visiting a charming seaside town. It's been on my bucket list for a while.
That sounds wonderful, Anna. Seaside towns have a unique charm and offer a relaxing atmosphere. Any particular reason you chose that destination?
I've always been drawn to the calming sound of waves and the beauty of coastal landscapes. I want to experience the tranquility and serenity of the seaside.
That sounds incredibly peaceful, Anna. It's amazing how different destinations offer diverse experiences and appeal to our individual preferences.
Absolutely, John. Exploring new places broadens our horizons and enriches our understanding of the world.
Do you have any specific activities or attractions in mind for your seaside getaway?
I plan to take long walks along the beach, savor fresh seafood, and capture stunning sunsets with my camera. It will be a perfect blend of relaxation and exploration.
That sounds like a delightful itinerary, Anna. I hope you have a memorable time capturing the beauty of the seaside town.
Thank you, John. I'm really looking forward to it. How about you? Any particular destination you're considering?
I'm leaning towards a mountainous region, Anna. I love hiking and being surrounded by breathtaking landscapes. It's a great way to reconnect with nature.
That sounds amazing, John. Mountains offer a different kind of beauty and a sense of adventure. Are there any specific trails or peaks you have in mind?
I've heard about a challenging trail that leads to a stunning mountain peak. It's known for its panoramic views and the sense of accomplishment it brings.
That sounds like an exhilarating experience, John. Hiking to a mountain peak and being rewarded with breathtaking views is truly special.
Absolutely, Anna. The feeling of being up there, surrounded by nature's grandeur, is beyond words.
I couldn't agree more, John. It's moments like these that remind us of the wonders of our planet.
Well, Anna, it seems like we both have exciting travel plans for next month. May our journeys be filled with discovery, joy, and unforgettable experiences.
Indeed, John. Let's embrace the thrill of exploration and create beautiful memories in the places we visit.
Here's to the anticipation of new adventures and the excitement of discovering unknown treasures. May our travels ignite our curiosity and leave us inspired.
Cheers to that, John. Let's embark on our respective journeys with open hearts and open minds, ready to embrace the magic of travel.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's seize the opportunity to explore, learn, and grow as we set foot in new destinations.
Lesson 16, Airport Departure.
I'm on Virgin Atlantic for my flight. Do you happen to know the gate number, Anna?
Let me check, John. Yes, your flight is departing from Gate 23. Don't forget to check the airport screens for any last-minute updates.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your help. It's always good to have the gate number handy to ensure a smooth departure.
Absolutely, John. Knowing the gate number in advance saves time and helps us navigate the airport more efficiently.
Are you traveling today as well, Anna?
Yes, I'm flying with a different airline. I'll check my boarding pass to see which gate I need to go to.
It's always exciting to see different airlines and passengers coming together at the airport. It's like a hub of diverse journeys.
I agree, John. Airports have a vibrant atmosphere with people from all walks of life, each with their own destination and purpose.
That's what makes traveling so fascinating. It's an opportunity to connect with people from different cultures and backgrounds.
Absolutely, John. It broadens our perspective and reminds us of the vastness and diversity of our world.
I find the process of boarding the plane and taking off quite thrilling. It's the beginning of a new adventure.
I couldn't agree more, John. The anticipation builds up as we settle into our seats and prepare for takeoff.
And once we're in the air, we get to enjoy the stunning views from above and the feeling of being suspended between two worlds.
It's a unique experience, indeed. Seeing the world from a bird's eye view gives us a different perspective on our planet.
Have you ever had any memorable experiences during your flights, Anna?
Yes, I remember one time when the flight attendant surprised me with a small birthday cake during the flight. It made that journey extra special.
That's lovely, Anna. It's heartwarming when airlines go the extra mile to make passengers feel valued and celebrated.
It truly is, John. Those little gestures can make a big difference and create lasting memories.
Well, Anna, I better make my way to gate 23 now. Thank you again for helping me with the gate number.
You're welcome, John. Have a fantastic flight and enjoy your journey. Bon voyage.
Thank you, Anna. Safe travels to you as well, wherever your destination may be. Until next time.
Lesson 17: Maximizing Productivity.
I've been struggling to stay on top of my tasks lately. There's so much to do, and I want to make the most out of my days.
I understand, John. It can be challenging to manage our responsibilities and make sure we use our time effectively.
Exactly, Anna. I feel like there are always distractions pulling me away from what I need to accomplish.
One strategy that has worked for me is creating a to-do list. It helps me stay organized and prioritize my tasks.
That's a great idea, Anna. I'll give it a try. Having a clear list of things to tackle can provide a sense of direction and focus.
Absolutely, John. Another tip is to break down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable ones. It makes them feel less overwhelming.
I can see how that would be helpful. It's easier to stay motivated and track progress when the tasks are bite-sized.
Definitely, John. And don't forget to allocate specific time slots for each task. It helps create a structured schedule and prevents procrastination.
Good point, Anna. I often underestimate how long certain tasks will take, and it throws off my entire day. Setting realistic timeframes is crucial.
Absolutely. Time management is key to maximizing productivity. It's important to be mindful of how we allocate our time and avoid unnecessary time-wasting activities.
You're right, Anna. I need to be more disciplined and avoid getting caught up in distractions like social media or excessive multitasking.
It's a common challenge, John. Minimizing distractions and staying focused requires self-discipline, but it's worth the effort for increased productivity.
I'll definitely work on that. Another thing I've heard is beneficial is taking short breaks between tasks to recharge and avoid burnout.
That's a great suggestion, John. Our brains need moments of rest to stay sharp and maintain productivity throughout the day.
Absolutely, Anna. It's all about finding the right balance between work and rest. Quality breaks can actually enhance our overall efficiency.
I couldn't agree more, John. And let's not forget the importance of taking care of ourselves through proper sleep, nutrition, and exercise.
You're absolutely right, Anna. When we prioritize our well-being, we have more energy and focus to tackle our tasks effectively.
Well, John, here's to better time management, increased productivity, and making the most out of our days.
Absolutely, Anna. Cheers to that. Let's implement these strategies and create a more productive and fulfilling daily routine.
Lesson 18, Navigating the Airport.
I'm trying to find the duty-free shops. Do you know where they're located, Anna?
Yes, John. They're located on the second floor, right after the security checkpoint.
That's helpful, Anna. I always enjoyed browsing through the duty-free shops before my flight.
They have a great selection of products, from cosmetics and perfumes to electronics and souvenirs.
I'll make sure to check them out. It's a perfect opportunity to buy some gifts for my family and friends.
Absolutely, John. Duty-free shopping allows you to get items at a more affordable price compared to regular retail stores.
That's a bonus. I can save some money while getting quality products.
Definitely. Just remember to check the allowances and restrictions for duty-free items, especially if you're traveling internationally.
I'll keep that in mind, Anna. It's important to comply with the customs regulations to avoid any issues.
Exactly. And speaking of the second floor, there are also several restaurants and cafes there.
That's good to know. I might grab a quick bite before my flight.
It's a great idea, John. Enjoying a meal or a cup of coffee can make the waiting time more pleasant.
Absolutely. It's nice to sit down, relax, and savor a delicious meal before the journey.
And if you have any specific dietary preferences or restrictions, make sure to inquire about the options available.
Thank you for the reminder, Anna. I'll make sure to ask about any vegetarian or gluten-free options.
You're welcome, John. It's important to have a comfortable and enjoyable experience at the airport.
Definitely. Airports can be busy and overwhelming, but knowing where to find the amenities we need makes it easier.
That's true, John. Familiarizing ourselves with the airport layout and facilities beforehand can save time and reduce stress.
I agree, Anna. It allows us to navigate the airport more efficiently and focus on enjoying our journey.
Absolutely. So, remember, the duty-free shops and restaurants are on the second floor, right after the security checkpoint.
Thank you for the information, Anna. I appreciate your help. It's always good to be well informed.
You're welcome, John. Have a fantastic time exploring the duty-free shops and enjoy your meal. Safe travels.
Thank you, Anna. I'll make the most out of my airport experience. Until next time.